This is their child, and they are very anxious to know that it's being taken care of. What's going on, crypto sports fans? Clay Albright here. Hey, I have another statement I want to read by Block.one. I have included a minute and a half of commentary after I read the statement. It's called Block.one's participation as voting EOS community member, posted June 28, 2018. The swift and successful launch of the first fully functional EOS.io public blockchain by the EOS community this month represents a milestone in decentralized collaboration. As a recipient of 10% of the initial EOS token allocation, Block.one recognizes its responsibility to participate as an active minority voting member. As such, our approach has been carefully considered, and Block.one will soon begin allocating votes to block producers that share the core values necessary to maximize the integrity and potential of the EOS public blockchain network. The following are the values and considerations that will guide Block.one's participation in the block producer election process. Number 1, honesty, integrity, and fairness. Number 2, transparency of identity, activities, and decision-making. Number 3, abides by smart contracts and programming of network participants in the absence of proven systemic bugs. Number 4, 24/7 timeliness in processing transactions, upgrading the network, and emergency response. Number 5, compliance with the Ricardian contracts entered into when becoming a block producer. Number 6, alignment on the EOS Constitution, the latest of which can be found here. We are steadfast in our commitment to the above values and optimistic that our participation will positively impact the EOS network. To facilitate maximum community choice, Block.one recommends that the system contract be updated to support approval of 50 producers per account compared to the 30 currently allowed. Block.one plans to identify and cast our approval for as many qualified producers as the code will allow. We encourage block producer candidates that are interested in campaigning for Block.one's support to reach out to us at vp@eos.io. We reiterate our excitement for the recent EOS community achievements and the EOS public blockchain's ability to peacefully secure life, liberty, and property. The Block.one team. All right. This, to me, is very exciting because I think a lot of people could probably use this as some kind of FUD because, Block.one's got over 10% of the total vote, which is, quite a bit when compared to the other voters. But come on, guys, they released this software. They have the best interest possible for it. I would consider them a strong, positive influence, not a centralized party. They will reach out and vote for block producers that they feel best represent the values that they want to see in this community. And that cannot be construed as anything other than a positive influence on the community. 10% of the total vote is peanuts when, there's 100% available. So 90% of the vote could still outrule that 10% if we all got together and decided we didn't like what Block.one was doing. That's just silly, though, because, again, this is their child, and they are very anxious to know that it's being taken care of, and that the block producers that are elected they have their project's best interest in mind. And, again, this cannot be construed as anything other than a very positive influence on the overall community.